Want to raise awareness about issues that are important to you? Try writing a letter to the editor. Congressional offices monitor newspapers in their home district or state. Let them know what you and other constituents care about. Here are 5 steps to help you start writing a letter to the editor. Number 1. Choose a newspaper. Newspapers publish letters that address issues that are important to their readership, so it's essential to choose the right outlet for your letter. Consider both smaller weekly papers and larger daily papers in metropolitan areas. You'll also want to think about how a newspaper covers your topic and how best to speak to the paper's readership. Number 2. Find your newspaper's submission guidelines. Most papers have guidelines for writing and submitting letters to the editor. You can usually find them by searching for your paper's name and Letters to the Editor guidelines. It's important to follow the specifications for the length of the letter, how to submit it, and what, if any, information you need to include about yourself. Number 3. Read recent letters. Before you begin to draft your letter, familiarize yourself with the paper's recently published letters. Try to get a sense of their tone and style and use them as a guide for writing your own letter. Number 4. Consider the connection. Successful letters make the connection between an issue and the concerns of the paper's readership. Letters in larger newspapers often begin by referencing a recently published article or editorial. If you're writing to a larger paper, consider how you can make a similar connection. If you're writing to a smaller or local paper, it's not necessary to reference a specific article or editorial. Instead, be prepared to write in a way that makes it clear why local readers would care about your issue. Number 5. Write and submit. Once you've researched and planned your letter, you're ready to write. Be sure to mention your members of Congress by name to ensure that your congressional offices see your letter. Because an ask or an expression of gratitude made in a public space can be very impactful, try to include a specific request or directly thank your members of Congress. Once you've written your letter, submit it according to your paper's guidelines. If your letter isn't published the first time, don't get discouraged. Keep writing until one of your letters is accepted. If your letter does get published, be sure to share it with your members of Congress, your community, and with CRS. And be sure to celebrate your success.